I spent 10 years thinking my husband was infertile. Yesterday, I met his 9-year-old son at the grocery store. I was comparing cereal prices when a little boy tugged my sleeve. "Your necklace looks like my dad's wedding ring," he said, pointing at the custom gold pendant my husband Mark had made for me from his family heirloom. The boy couldn't have been older than 9 minus the same number of years Mark and I had spent trying to have a baby. The same number of years I'd endured fertility treatments while Mark held my hand, telling me sometimes these things just aren't meant to be. I smiled at the boy. "That's a funny coincidence. My husband has Jacob," a woman's voice called. "Stop bothering strangers." When I looked up, the woman froze. Recognition flashed across her face before she quickly looked away. "Do we know each other?" I asked. She hesitated. "No, I don't think so," but Jacob was already pulling out his phone. "Look, this is my dad. See the ring?" The photo showed Mark with his arm around this woman, both smiling at the camera. On his finger was indeed the matching ring to my necklace, minus the one he claimed was lost during a business trip 4 years ago. My world tilted sideways. The dates aligned perfectly. Mark's business trips to Phoenix every other month, the unexplained calls he'd take outside. The fertility specialist who had gently suggested after countless tests that Mark's low sperm count meant natural conception was extremely unlikely. "Your dad's name is Mark." My voice sounded distant, even to myself. The woman grabbed Jacob's arm. "We need to go, but Paya, she knows dad." I pulled out my phone, hand shaking, and showed her my lock screen minus Mark and me on our anniversary last month. Her face crumpled. "He told me you divorced years ago, that you couldn't handle not having children." We stood there, 2 women connected by golden jewelry and broken promises, while Jacob looked between us in confusion that night. I set the dinner table with 3 plates instead of 2. When Mark came home, I watched him hang up his coat, kiss my cheek, and ask about my day. Of the same routine for 10 years. "I met someone interesting today," I said, pouring his favorite wine. "Jacob, your son?" The wine glass slipped from his hand, shattering on our kitchen tile. Red liquid spread across the floor like blood. "I invited them for dinner," I continued calmly. "They should be here any minute." His face drained of color as the doorbell rang. I stood up, smoothing my dress. "You always said you wanted a family dinner. Now you'll finally have one."